Thank you, Bernard, and good evening. It's sometimes said that young people aren't interested in classical music and that they're unwilling to engage in it, but that has certainly not been my experience. I'm constantly encountering people of all ages and all cultural backgrounds who are really fascinated by music and who are personally and deeply engaged in it. So this syllabus is for them, and also for those people who are yet to dip their toes into the water. Now, a plethora of detail comes together in a syllabus like this, but underneath all the complexity lies a single aim. And that aim is to invite people into the rich and the personal engagement in music and to offer them a truly authentic musical experience. By that I mean, firstly, a gratifying relationship with the instrument itself, a love of the sound of the instrument, and a natural and a comfortable physical relationship with it. And secondly, I mean a lived experience of the expression, of the creativity and the beauty that is part of the language of music. And these ideas underpinned almost every decision that was made as the detail of the syllabus emerged. Now, I've worked with many great colleagues over the years, but I've never been involved in a team such as the one responsible for putting this particular project together. Firstly, my fellow consultants, Angela Turner, Helen Smith, who texted me very early this morning from Amsterdam, Glenn Riddle and Janelle Carrigan. Each of these people has a tremendous wealth of experience, knowledge and wisdom, and they were all incredibly generous and incredibly positive in the way they contributed to the syllabus. Other members of the team included 3 composers, 2 performers and a musicologist. It was a special joy to work with Joe Cocci and Karen Bailey in developing the technical work for the new syllabus, one of the really special and fresh aspects of it. And I suspect that candidates will have so much fun with the technical exercises that they won't realise how much they're learning in the process. The third composer was Brett McKern, who wrote the sight reading examples, and he treated each of those like a miniature character piece, giving each one a really distinctive colour and a mood. And how lucky we have been to have Caroline Almonte and Ian Munro, 2 of our finest pianists who were willing to record all the Series 18 repertoire. Tremendously positive and inspirational role model for all of those candidates who listened to those recordings. The last of the external contributors was Simon Perry, who wrote the Enlightened and the Enlightening handbooks. And once all that material was put forward, it was up to the excellent AMEB team to put it all into shape. People like David Howell and Joe Crabb and others who were responsible for typesetting and proofreading and lots of other tasks as well. And then on a pedestal all of his own, the grand ringmaster himself, sometimes also known as the AMEB's head of publication, Steve Hodgson. Now, Steve has the special ability to manage detail while always keeping in mind the big picture. He's also a great diplomat, flexible whenever he can be, firm when he needs to be, unfailingly responsive, and as far as I can tell, quite undauntable. So thank you, Steve, for a terrific collaboration. It does feel a little bit odd now to be letting go of something that I've lived with so intimately for so long. I must say there's a slight feeling of relief that we finally got there, with not too many days to spare, but we got there. There's also a touch of trepidation as the syllabus and the publications take on their own independent lives, but mostly there's a deep sense of gratitude at the opportunity for being part of such a big and such an important project. Now, looking around here, there doesn't seem to be anywhere convenient to smash a magnum of champagne, So instead, I'm going to launch the syllabus by expressing a very simple wish that the syllabus and the publications will have a long and happy life, and that all those who use them will experience enduring joy and reward. You can follow all the detail at piano.ameb.edu.au. Thank you.